game. There's a goal. If there's no goal, if there's no end game, why am I gonna keep trying to win fucking chunk change?
I
Because you
mean,
can't live off of that shit.
the only issue I had
I'm
with
sorry
Capcom
to,
was
Truth, can I speak here?
Go ahead, nigga.
Sorry to pour salt on an open wound, but Capcom did give a bunch of money to the XG.
That's why I said, yeah, they threw money to things.
But the thing is, they don't. They pick and choose, but they should do it across the board if they want it. But reality is, they don't want it. I mean, you can throw money wherever the fuck they want. That's just a nigga getting a bone.
You know what? If I'm Capcom and I see the FGC, you know what? If I'm thinking from a bottom line standpoint, you know, which people have to realize that is the goal. You know what? I know these motherfuckers are gonna buy the damn game anyway, so why should I throw any money in it?
I ain't got it. It's no incentive. You're gonna buy the game.
Of course, you know they're gonna buy the game. You had no fucking choice. Just like with AE, nigga. Like when that shit came out, you had 3 days before you were playing nobody on Super. Like nigga, nobody was gonna be on the ranking boards of Super. Everybody went to AE. But you know the issue with me is the only thing I didn't like about Capcom this year was the fact that when they did the event at Ultra at Super Arcade, they streamed it. They let vids, they let people convert the shit to YouTube, all that good stuff. But when that shit came to the East Coast, all of a sudden Big E couldn't have nobody record that shit? Really? Like, are you serious? Like, Super Arcade did a 3-hour event. Everybody fucking played and they streamed it, everything. When they brought it to the East Coast, all of a sudden, offline matches only, and we couldn't even show shit. Unless it was a fucking exhibition. I think that was really that was just that was awful. That was like, yo, you know, there was more people playing at Big E event. Fucking Combo Fiend was there, so if there's anything that was really out of pocket, I'm pretty sure they could have had him just take care of that shit. The fact that like a lot of good matches went down, but we weren't able to even show it, that was bullshit.
West Coast
Absolute
bias.
bullshit, yo. That was not cool. Because Super Arcade, look, a couple days prior, streamed that shit for couple hours straight, and they showed everything. Hell, DreamHack did too. Dude was in training mode and that shit for like an hour and a half. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing, but he was talking about it. He was. The guy was talking about the game. He was in training mode. He was doing all this shit, and that was okay. And then at Super Arcade, it was okay. But at Big E's events, they were trying to be all tight-lipped about shit.
Yeah, well,
that wasn't cool. I don't think, because yeah, I mean, I hope that when Ultra does come out, though, they're going to be wanting to push it back onto Big E, though, right?
I would hope so, but I mean, honestly, if they don't push it across the board to everybody, then I find no reason to play it.
They're going to have to.
You know, I mean, that's what it comes down to. What's the point of playing it? You don't give a shit about me, and that's what people's mentality is going to be. You know, KOF. You know, the KOF people, you know, stay in contact with each other, but
KOF be handing out fucking cases of games there.
Yeah, they're giving shit away. They're treating you good.
We'll give you a case of KOF joints in a minute. Like, what? You want to play? What? Here's some P4 too.
Here's the P4 with your purchase of the game.
See, here's the thing, though. I mean,
seriously, man, they don't care, dude. Like, Atlas,
but they're really involved in their community because they know at the end of the day, if nobody buys this game, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, though. So, like for Atlas, their publications are their bread and butter. Like, BlazBlue selling well, or KOF selling well is make or break for them. Capcom looks at like the sales of Ultimate and Ep80, and they're a fraction of their total sales. I mean, for them to dump money to the FGC at this point in time is literally a waste of money. Because the Ultra drops, they have no product to push. Was busy killed by whatever.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, you are.
Your fucking
I'm sorry.
Your 14.4 modem is fucking lagging.
Capcom's talking about 2014. They going to change the game, son.
Yeah, but right as of right now, Ultimate there are no sales for Ultimate because it's just literally unsellable due to Disney being assholes.
Okay.
AE in itself has run its course. That shit didn't sell well anyway. Super compared to Vanilla didn't sell well. I mean, Cross Tekken got bodied by Doublethink and Community Rage. I mean, the whole thing basically is becoming fighting games to them. This last year had not been profitable.
Fighting games in general suck.
Oh yeah, but NRS can make a profit.
They don't make much of a profit. But NRS has one title that they really push, obviously.
Yeah, but here's what I'm going to say. NRS knows that they're pulling into a market that's beyond fighting games. They're pulling the Mortal Kombat as a pop culture icon, and they're pulling into DC as a pop culture icon, as a pop culture group as well. Saying, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna kick your ass with Batman" is a lot better, bigger selling point than saying, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna kick your ass with this guy in a gi." Wait, how many of them are there in this game? Like maybe 8 or 9. Who the fuck knows? That's the problem, in my opinion. Like, Capcom games are just the same shit at this point in time over and over again.
Ryu and Sagat do not have the same kind of draw that Batman and Superman have.
Indeed.
Yeah, a lot of people that were comic book fans did buy Injustice.
You know, even if you look at like the overall, you know, the support that the games get outside, like Raul Julia, great actor. As Bison, stupid. You know, Van
That
Damme
whole
Guile.
movie was the first, dude.
I mean,
Ain't no sense.
it was so
That movie
bad.
was so bad.
It was so bad that it makes Mortal Kombat 2 look good.
But James,
First
he's going
of
to
all,
kick
Mortal Kombat
Bison's
2 was
ass
the
so
best.
hard that the next Bison wannabe is going to feel it.
Yo, second Mortal Kombat movie was hilarious because Scorpion called dude a sucker. That was the best sucker. I was like, oh shit, my nigga Scorpion. Dude, he called somebody a sucker. I was like, okay, I'm done. That was the best. Like, I was just.
You know what? Going back to Street Fighter, everything. The only Street Fighter advertisement that I ever saw on TV ever was them trying to promote the 3DS version, and they slotted it conveniently in the Fab 5 documentary on ESPN. That's the only advertisement I ever saw for Street Fighter ever.
Wow.
You know, now that you say that, I've never seen any advertisement for Marvel vs. Capcom or anything like that.
Because they have to go through, because they have to go through the parent company to make that shit happen, and most of the times they won't.
They don't want
They
to
won't
spend the
do
money.
it.
They don't want to
Yeah,
spend the money.
they'll just say no, and that's it.
You know what? Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is kind of unique in that, you know, that was in development way before, you know, Disney wanted to ice everything, you know, video game related.
Pretty
And,
much.
and you know what? You know, they had to go along with it just because, you know, all the contracts and stuff were already set in stone.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
True.
they're Capcom's really fucking riding a thin fucking line right now, because they got Ultra, and then after that, what else do they got?
They got a new brand fucking new game engine apparently.
For what?
Fuck, I don't know.
You know, it's like they don't have no titles. You know, they fucked off on the Mega Man. They fucked off on the Resident Evil. You know, the Marvel's gone. Street Fighter's lingering.
But why not develop another Mega Man game? I know tons of Mega Man fans who would play another Mega Man game or another Resident Evil game.
I don't know what the
Fuck those guys.
I don't know what the sell through was. I don't know what the sell through was on the last Mega Man. But my guess is it didn't do as well as everybody thinks.
No,
So that's why they're probably, you know, saying, well, we'll scale that back. The Resident
Yeah.
Evil, they took a hit on the last two. You
That shit
know,
was-
They took more than a hit on Resident Evil 6.
Of course, they took a fucking hit. That shit's like $12. You know, it's like $5, isn't it? Now, Capcom was like, please, Capcom, like for PC, it was like $8.99. It was real. That's like with everything. That was like with the DLC and the other missions. I guess like the side missions or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you can get like 5 and 6 for like 12.
Okay, but what about Devil May Cry?
Mm.
Didn't they kill that off now? I mean, the second one, I heard the last one was stupid.
I actually like DMC.
I didn't play it, but I mean, I'm just going off from what other people
It was
told
funny.
me. They said the first one was good.
They outsourced the reboot though. They outsourced it.
Yeah.
Man,
Famous last words for every company. Anybody that goes and outsources it usually comes back with a product they hate.
man, the
I don't know, when Nintendo outsourced Punch Out, that game was the truth.
Actually, yeah, I was say because the one for Punch Out for weird because for one reason, you had guys from like different parts of the country who actually spoke their real languages. That shit alone was like that nigga Tekken can't even do that shit. You got fucking Chinese people speaking fucking Japanese, dude. Punch Out was like Glass Joe spoke French because he was from France, like real French. Like my friend was like, "Yep, he's speaking real French." And he's like French Canadian. So he's like, so I was like, yo, could you look at this real quick and tell me if this is just fucking gibberish? And he was like, nah, dude. Yeah, it's real French.
Yeah, and you got Bald
Wow.
Bull speaking real Turkish, and
Real
you got
Turkish.
hell.
Yeah. And then you had that other dude, that black dude with the pink, the teabag dude. Teabag dude is the best. But Nintendo does that. Nintendo
You mean
quality
Disco
control.
Kid?
Yes, Disco Kid.
Disco Kid was like the best character ever in that game.
But the thing is with DMC, people always say new DMC was trash, but the only good Devil May Cry was the first one. So the rest of that shit was also, 2 was ass, 3 was ass, 4 was ass. So the best one was, I think, the original. They should have stopped at the original. If honestly,
Well,
then
that's
just
the
made
problem. All these companies, they do one game that's successful, and then they fucking gradually turn it into crap.
You still fight Mundus in the DMC. So it's like, yo, you should just did the first one and then just think about it this way. If it would have came out now, they probably would have just did DMC, and then they would just like DLC the shit out you for extra like scenarios and missions and shit.
Yeah.
They probably would have made more money off of it.
Yeah.
But then, like, how could something like Super Mario that has been doing you pretty much do the same shit every game
doesn't.
all the
But
time?
it doesn't.
I mean, I love
That's
Super
the thing.
Mario. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
3D
but
World. Look at 3D World. That shit's
3D
so
World's
cool,
godlike.
3D World, I gotta admit, for most of the Marios, for most of their major Mario titles, they do change that shit up. And when they change it up in such a way where you say exactly that. You say that shit. You say, yo, this is the same shit. Then you play it and you go, whoa, this is not the same shit.
But I'm saying,
Then
how
you
could
actually
keep
have fun.
marketing that?
It
and
looks
Capcom
the
can't
same.
take a step from that?
It looks
you
the
play
same, but it's actually fresh.
Yes, and then you play it, you like, oh shit, this game is pretty alright.
But it's identifiable, though. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You could pick it up and play it, even though it's brand new.
Yeah,
like
3-4 was different.
Yeah. Remember when everyone thought Super Mario Sunshine was just going to be a rehash of Super Mario 64?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And
It's
even
not-
though
it's
that
good.
even though that one was kind of shady, like a lot of people were just like, I'll play it. It still sold really well.
It was a really good game, though.
Yeah, it sold really well, and it did good, and it promoted more Mario shit. But as far as Capcom goes right now, they got Strider coming out, and they got that, and that's going to be a DLC cow, or they're probably going to have extra shit in there, so you'll have that. What else is coming out from them? Is Strider, Ultra.
Strider better be
Strider,
phenomenal.
I mean,
True.
they have to do Strider right. I think if they don't do Strider right, Capcom could just completely pack it all the way up.
And that's what I have a feeling is going to happen.
Yo, Truf, you seem to be in the know of this. Did Capcom outsource Dead Rising 3, or did they do that in-house?
I think some of it was outsourced. I'm pretty sure it was, but I know that their QA had like their quality assurance had like some. They wanted to make sure it tied into Dead Rising 2 though, like really well. Like they were not playing around with those guys. I think I'm really thinking it was in-house, but I'm trying to remember because it was a collaboration of. So I don't know if they just hired some dudes just to do animations and shit or not. But I think most of it was done in-house. Like that was a Capcom Direct deal. So I'm thinking that was. I don't think it was. I'm very sorry about that one. Yeah, I don't think it was.
Because Dead Rising, the original Dead Rising was done in-house, and Dead Rising 2
But the Dead Rising
off
3
the
looks
record,
like it was done in-house though.
Yeah, Dead Rising 2 and Off the Record were both outsourced during Capcom's outsourcing frenzy.
But then Dead Rising 3 brings back like that Dead Rising 1 type of feel where, I mean, of course they made shit a lot easier. Like whenever you discover a new weapon, you can just go into a locker and grab it. I think that was done so that you didn't spend half the game trying to get those
acquire
parts back. Yeah, get those parts back because towards the end you don't get shit.
And trying to look for workbenches to make shit.
Lhumierre said Capcom Vancouver, yo. So yeah, Capcom Vancouver did it, so it is. So technically it's all in house.
Gotcha.
There you go. I mean, I don't know. Like I played it, and like I said, for even Rise Son of Rome, I played that, and I didn't like I said, that game got sort of okay towards the middle. Like it started out as like a really ass. If you played, if you played God of War, it's just good. But then towards the middle, it was like an episode of Spartacus, and then towards the end, it was like the season finale of fucking Spartacus, where he was all beat to shit, and these dudes are still popping out. Sometimes a soldier will attack you. Sometimes they're like,
I'm not feeling.
it's not worth it. Yeah, it's like it's not worth it. This this ain't like it's like when you gotta chase the guy. You chase the bad guy down. You gotta do a certain thing, and the way they handle it was just like it was literally like an episode of Spartacus. I mean, the shit was acted out pretty well. It wasn't just enemies, faceless cardboard cutouts. They actually had personalities. Some dudes attacked you. Some dudes were like, nah, fuck that. I'm done. I ain't fucking with this guy. They just like dropped the sword and walked off, and that shit was kind of cool. But it took a half of that. You gotta sit through half of that game though. Fuck that. Like you got you gotta do half of that game to get to that point. And with Capcom, all their games are like that. Like all their games are pretty much like that Rise, Sun, and Rome thing, where it's like if you can get through half of it, it might get cool. Like Dead Rising 3 was just like that. When you get halfway through, then you start seeing all the cool psychos and all the crazy scenarios.
Let me ask all you guys this, and because you just brought this up, and this goes for you too, Miss. What do you guys, especially with League of Legends, because League of Legends you can't really do one player, but what do you think about the new recent way that all these companies develop their AI versus older gen stuff where, like you said, it was more robotic, like everybody will keep coming at you, they don't have no choice, and now you get things like with Rise and like with Metal Gear where guys are like, oh shit, and they run away, and they're being made with these decisions. Do you feel that's a plus or a negative towards developing games? Because some people might go, well, wait a second, I really play a game to fight things, not have a motherfucking computer run away from me.
I think it's neither. Because
it depends on the game though.
Yeah,
like if I'm playing Serious Sam and I see dudes running away, I'm not playing that game. I'm sorry.
Don't chase them down. There's normally some bad shit in that week. But I would say for most of those games, though, there's you have positional AI, reactive AI, or proactive AI, and most of the time, I've done my fair share of game development, and that was just to fuck around. And those are the three types of AI that they normally have: positional AI, reactive, and proactive. Positional is mostly in those games like God of War. There's times where if you don't hit a dude's zone, he'll sit there forever and just look at you.
Yeah.
He won't do shit. Like in the Metal Gear joint now, they said like they have an AI that just does random shit until you get there. So they might just be there smoking cigarettes or some shit, and all of a sudden you pop up and they're like, "Whoa, hold up!" Or sometimes they'll be like ready for you, where they'll have a tactical position or whatever waiting for you.
Now, what do you think? I mean, AI that actually starts learning from you.
I think it's good.
I mean, if the AI is going to start learning, that's fine, but it has to be on my side too. Because you ever have to play like a co-op mission and your AI is a fucking retard and you're like, don't run that way, don't, oh my god.
It's called Resident Evil.
No, it's called Gears of War.
No, it's not.
Gears of War guys were fucking silly.
You were just talking about it. Dead Rising 3.
Word.
They do the same shit in Dead Rising 3, yeah.
Well, I've never played Dead Rising 3 before.
All right.
Yeah,
in some missions, you got to put a dude in a car. So, all right, you get the car, right? And you get inside the car, and you press the button for the guy to get in the car. Sometimes they'll just sit around the car and just start floating back and forth around the car trying to get the car door open. Keep in mind now, zombies can beat your shit up. So you can have a car on full health. By the time that dude realizes that the door actually opens, your car is beat half the shit, and you're like, thanks for finally getting in. It only took you like 2 minutes. Thanks, dude. You can't even force them in because they just have to just get in. Or sometimes they will just not get in and follow the car.
True, if you want to talk about bad Dead Rising, if you want to talk about bad AI, what about Dead Rising 1's AI? Oh my god. Rescuing everyone in that game was impossible because of that bad AI.
But I hope that it gets better. But on the other note, the reactive AI in Dead Rising 3, since we're still on that, is even better when it comes to bosses because you can talk to the bosses and get reactions. That shit is hilarious.
Are you serious?
Like there's this, like you can shout, you could tell them they're crazy, like you're crazy, and then all of a sudden you can actually shout you're crazy, and then they react to it.
What was the best AI you guys ever played with? For me, it was Mass Effect, Mass Effect 3.
Anything by SNK?
Really?
Anything by SNK?
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know who was in. If I ever get a chance to go to that studio, I'm pissing straight up on the lobby floor and I'm leaving. Like I'm just pissed on the lobby
That's
floor
disrespect.
and go, y'all earn this, and I'm gonna just shoot them the bird ×2, Stone Cold style, and kick their fucking door in. Like, yo, fuck all you guys.
I
All
think
of
the best AI I've ever played against. I mean, I guess it's different than fighting game AIs, but like when I played World of Warcraft in Vanilla and Burning Crusade, the fights were actually satisfying. It wasn't so hard that you couldn't get the curve, and it wasn't so easy. Like, are you serious? You should have just given it to me. So I think
ramp. Oh, hold up, man. Bosses were ramped the highest fuck in Burning Crusade, dude. The only reason why they were hard was because the gear was ass.
Vanilla, it was way worse. Like, you can't sit up here and tell me that trying to do fucking 40-man Nax was better than doing fucking bitch-ass Karazhan. Now, Karazhan was hard, but I can respect Karazhan more than I could than fucking 40-man Nax wanting to kill myself.
That's because Kara was and always will be like a straight up grab dungeon where you just went with people and you blew shit up. Like the AI and fucking Kara was all just it was all just stage 1, stage 2, stage 3.
But it wasn't like completely noob lord, because like
AQ was crazy because AQ had regular mobs and you had stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. So you had to worry about shit from outside and
AQ20, dear fucking god.
Yeah, see exactly that. Yeah, see, yeah. Well, isn't DFGC? They actually are sometimes better, and I'm just and that's sad that I have to even say that a fucking god, yeah, to say that a WoW player is better than an FGC player is bad for me because I will say this: at least a WoW player has money for their shit 90% of the time.
Damn.
Man, pretty much anything touched by Blizzard tends to get the
When's the last
worst.
When's the last time you heard a WoW player asking for fucking donations?
Well, that does happen. I know tons of stories about pretty much people sucking a guild dry and taking real money from people in real life via what was that, MSN Messenger back in the day? Because that was the Uvu and the Skype of the time, and people would suck money dry from people on PayPal and then switch servers and you'll never hear from them again.
I'll say this.
Man, that's like defrauding people of hats in TF2.
Yeah, pretty much. It's about the same thing.
You'll never hear a WoW player log in that asks for a keyboard.
Well, that's also because Blizzard supports their game, like we were talking about with Capcom.
No.
That's where the majority of the money comes from.
Blizzard is the master. No, fuck all that, nigga. Blizzard is the master manipulator. Next patch, like, yo, my shaman is ass. That's cool. In about 3 months, he won't be. Next.
Yeah, Blizzard was really shitty with that. It's like, oh, you complain enough, we'll just nerf everything into the ground, and when you're not looking, we're gonna buff every fucking thing, and when you're not looking, we're gonna nerf it again.
No, they don't. They was like,
because they haven't
Druid healing his ass.
Years.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, yo, Druid healing his ass, yo.
Terrible forever.
Yes, and they will tell you in about 3 months you'll be all right. Next, and they would just next your ass.
Like, but when Death Knights first came out, they were mad overpowered.
But when Death Knights first came out, what did they tell you?
They're Death Knights. They're a hero class, of course.
What did they say?
Otherwise, they're supposed to be invincible.
Exactly. What did they say?
I didn't play a fucking Death Knight, so I don't know.
When you complain about Death Knights, what did they say? Oh, they didn't say shit because they was like, "Don't worry, next patch we got you," and you just held that for the entire fucking time. Capcom does the same thing. Yo, Sakura's out of control. That's cool. In 6 months she won't be.
Nah, hold up though.
No, man, you gotta pick it. Man, you're getting it all wrong. You gotta pick that type tier, man.
Wait for Ultra, man. You'll be all right.
You know what the king of that shit was? SNK.
SNK, exactly.
Yo,
SNK didn't even give a fuck.
yo, it's broke ass shit.
Like, yo, Kim Capwan is broke. Which game is this again? King of Fighters. Which one? This new one, 13. Oh, all right.
But that was it. Let's go back. Let's go back to the older ones. Yo, this shit's broken.
That shit was hilarious.
Give it a year. Shit's still gonna be broken. He just bought a new fucking game. Didn't even give a fuck.
SNK doesn't even reply to you. They don't say shit. Like, yo, Kim Capwan is a really bad problem. I think this is this, and I studied the frame data. Blah blah blah. and they just look at you like, nigga, you done?
Yeah, or like
Like you still bought the game though. Like fuck you, you dumbass.
They don't even say they don't even tell you to go fuck off. They just be like, nigga, why you still talking? What do you want? I want to change the Kim. Not now. Go, shit, go.
they're too busy making
What?
piano machines, man.
What? In 2003, K-Dash knocks you down. He does the flame ring unblockable.
Yo, whatever.
On
Yeah,
your ass the entire time.
Talking to
what?
SNK, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, talking to SNK is like
Stop
talking to your gangster ass uncle, yo, for money. Like you ever ask a gangster uncle for money and he just look at you like, nigga, what you want? Yo, I was gonna try and go to the store and what? Nah. Go ahead. That was SNK, man. Like, yo, this shit's like yo, Psyche, blah 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 blah. That's cool. And that's it. And that's all you would get. You wouldn't get no fucking talk from them. I mean, KOF 13, yes, they did address some things, but that was only when they were deciding to bring it to the home consoles. That shit was out for about a year or more. Like KOF 13, that shit was riding and all. I mean, all that shit, drop kick, all that shit was like, that was a year and a half of just flat out torment that people were going through. When they heard that they were going to try and balance it for the home version, them motherfuckers rejoiced. Like all of South America just threw a fucking party. That's real, you know. When they said that they were adjusting KOF 13 for home systems, when that shit came out, all of South America fucking threw a party. They were like, "Thank you, Jesus! No more ride and drop kick. Thank you, God. No more Mr. Karate." Just SNK don't look at you and say shit. They just acknowledge your fucking torment and just look at you. They just stare at you like an old Japanese dude would.
Well,
like,
then I ask you this: how do you think they could remedy, or any, not just SNK, but like Capcom or anyone like that? How do you think they can remedy these things by giving out hot fixes all the time, or?
Hot fixes is the way of the game now. I mean, everybody's doing hot fixes these days. I mean, shit, KI does it.
Let it rock.
Yeah,
But
KI.
don't a lot of people complain about all the buffs and nerfs that KI is constantly putting out?
The only people that complain are motherfuckers who are winning that to get that. The only people that honestly complain are people who win that wake up and start losing, and they don't understand why until they see that shit.
You know what the official response is? Shut up and play the damn game. Because they don't care about you.
I mean, I don't even think, like, once again, I'll say it, and then I've been saying it for months. James can attest for it. I think KI ain't that serious. KI is not that serious, yo. It's just a game where you punch people in the face and have fun. It is not that serious, yo. I know they want it to be serious, but it's not that serious, man.
So would you say KI is the Smash Brothers of fighting game?
Ooh, nah.
No,
because Smash is more serious.
yes,
Because Smash will actually
that's
sell.
more serious. Dude, don't get me wrong. I like KI, but KI ain't that serious. It's not that serious, man. They want it to be. People want it to be. They don't. Double Helix don't want it to be.
To be fair,
People,
we don't have the full roster, so you know.
It's not
why
gonna
would
be
you
serious
release a
until
game
like
without the full roster? To me, that was a bad mistake on
because
their
people
part.
will buy it.
Because they want to sell.
They needed something that's going to sell the system.
They're doing
Yeah.
that on purpose because Capcom said, "Look, we can do it," and people brought it. So now everyone can do it.
No, they weren't the first. No, they weren't the first.
He doesn't come out with the same with the whole roster at once, right?
They weren't.
I mean, but League of Legends comes
it's
out
not
with
exactly
new characters over and over. I get what you're saying, but it's
But
like
League of
why not-
Legends, the only reason League of Legends does that because League of Legends is they're developed around profit in their store. Any other MOBA game, all characters are unlocked out the gate for free.
Except for League of Legends, which rotates.
League does that because that's their business model. That's how they make
League's
their money.
business model is microtransactions.
Yeah.
If they didn't sell characters, they probably wouldn't have the millions in stadiums and nonsense they have now.
I
Man,
wouldn't
they'd be-
even say it's nah. It's not nah, nigga.
No, they'd be-
It's also the skins. The skins is what really sells it.
You know what? If League didn't have the microtransactions, they'd be broke, just like the motherfuckers that made Heroes of New Earth.
Yup.
But New Earth was charging to play per month, Heroes of New Earth, in my opinion, was way too confusing, and it wasn't easily accessible to other people, especially if you were poor.
Because
Doesn't
Heroes of
matter,
New
because-
Earth use the exact 100% mechanics from real Dota
Sure
without
did.
dumbing it down and without getting rid of shit. And
Yup.
what they did though was they increased the speed of the game 2 times of what it normally was because people had to have faster reactions. So the people who were paying monthly and who did pay to get in,
Other words,
they were the ones that were at that level already. They said, they want to be there, so they already got
just say it, man. Fuck all that. Just say what you want to say, but you're not saying it. they worked long and hard to stop the argument of why don't I just play League of Legends, and they tried to change the game, and the game didn't want to be changed.
Because League of Legends is the Marvel versus Capcom of MOBAs, and yeah, I said it.
League of Legends has a terrible fucking community. I will say that. Like, they have like the shittiest community ever.
Its
like,
community is a million.
Doesn't Marvel also have a really shitty community?
I think all online communities are pretty shitty because it's the internet and you can't do shit.
Heroes of New Earth holds it. The best.
Yo, League of Legends is the only League of Legends is the only community that if I ever sat down and played with people, I would just tell them all to their face, yo, if you pop off in any way, shape, or form disrespectful, I will get up and beat the shit out you with this keyboard.
I feel that way about the World of Warcraft community. That community is fucking terrible.
Like I would look at the one person across and be like, yo, you say anything but good game, I'll fucking kill you. And I would look at them and they'd be like, yo, you even mouth something out, I will fuck you up with this keyboard.
Yo, you mad, angry.
You know something funny, actually?
So Truf, you'll force feed them their graphics card.
You know how in League of Legends that like your team can like surrender, like y'all can like vote to surrender?
Man, I've seen
what
that.
they're doing in Dota. The reason Dota doesn't have it yet is because right now they're on the dev forums. They're designing a way to surrender in Dota where, in order to surrender, your entire team has to type GG in all chat.
That'll never happen because too many people.
And it'll never happen. People can be too mad. No one's gonna.
Yo, fuck that. No more 3 out of 5 fucking suicides. They get 3 out of 5 people just be like, oh, we're done, and then you're just done.
Yeah, that's the reason why you notice.
No more
like,
3 out of 5s.
They instituted it
at
some of the tournaments. That's the reason why you see a lot of the pro players say GG at the end, because then you notice how the thing explodes without all of them leaving. So that's why
they already have
they're trying to do. Yeah, they're trying to put it on the normal servers, but right now they're trying to get it to a point where it works.
It's been there though.
But it's there. But like they're trying to make it so that's like the thing basically.
It was in their tournament.
That's a good idea because I know a lot of people like who play League of Legends. Like, okay, we getting scrubbed out. Let's just surrender. And it's like one person's like, LOL, I'm gonna make sure you stay in here, and I'm gonna force feed you this loss and niggas type bad game and shit like that.
See, that's that in League, but it gets worse in Heroes of New Earth by far, because in Heroes of New Earth they added the system where your own teammates can vote to kick you from the game, and then they'll just control your character.
They need that. Oh my god, they need that in League of Legends.
Your shit will
but
become
it's
a
terrible
bot
because what if let's say 4 of us queue up. Oh, we don't like that guy. He's from Brazil, and we vote him out. They're gonna abuse. They abuse the shit out of it already.
The thing is, though, the thing is, though, if you got voted out, yo, that shit got. Whenever you get voted out, they had to put a reason why. So if they just randomed you out and they just click whatever, that shit gets voted against you. And if you got too many of them, they killed your account, yo.
Another thing.
Are you for real?
Thing I like. Yeah, you got
that. Fair and
if you got too many, because whenever you got kicked out, they feel it was because you were being a
bad player,
jerk player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that shit. Then after like 3 or 4 of them, they send you an email like, "Yo, your reputation is going down. Like, what the fuck is going on?" Then like 3 more, he was done. Flat out done.
Another thing that
get your ass another Steam account.
Yeah. One thing I like the most about Heroes of New Earth that I wish they brought everywhere else is the way they did their ranking system. Even though it's a team game, everyone's ranked individually. So like you're on your own stats. So therefore, if someone on your team decided to like feed out of control, it's not your fault because you did your job. And you can still go up in rank or whatever because it was individual player skill based. Instead of like everyone, like in League, was it a friend of mine the other day was dual queued with some. He lost like a game and like he did amazingly well. Like he was in the jungle, he did like 13-4 and like 22 with like Wtih or some nonsense. But like someone on the team did like 0 and 20 something. So it's like he lost. Awesome. Yeah, he lost like tremendous amounts of like ranked points because of that.
That shit is dumb. I mean, there has to be a better way to do it, but I feel like online, playing any game online isn't the best way. You get what I'm saying? Like on a ranking system wise, I get it, but in a team game, it's like you said, in Han, if it's just individual, there are games where I will do amazing or my duo partner will do amazing, but there's always that one person, especially if that person just says, I'm going to be the gatekeeper to Elo Hell and you're not getting past because I'm going to feed. Even if you report them, it doesn't do anything because you could just make another account and get it to 30 in like what, a week if you're slacking, and then just keep fucking trolling.
That shit, if you got some money invested in that shit, yo, that's a hard loss, yo.
But that's not everybody. Those who don't invest the money don't give a shit because you don't have to pay for all of the characters. You can just keep playing, get your points, and then get the characters with the in-game points. So it's possible, and there are people I know who do that, and I don't play with them. We ain't fucking in my game.
takes forever and a day to unlock a champ without buying them. They
Now it's
definitely made it. They made it so that it's appetizing to pay the money. That's why.
It used to
They
be.
went out
It
there
used to
and
be
said,
easy.
"Hey, look."
Not anymore.
Yo, even when you like, I invited like 11 people. Even with those nonsense boosts they give me, it still doesn't mean shit. Yo, that shit takes forever to unlock
Just play
somebody.
fucking bot games. That's what a lot of people do. Just play bot games
I
because it's
don't
super
play bots
easy and it's
anymore.
fast.
Anyways.
Man, they make it really hard to live that cheap fuck lifestyle, don't they?
Yep. I mean, if you're just good, you can just pick up anybody and be like, whatever, I'm gonna win with this.
Someone in the chat is asking us if this is a show about MOBAs.
No, it's just there at the moment. We was all over the place.
Yeah, we
That's
haven't
the
really
first-
focused
the
on
first 2
anything.
weeks. Nothing really happened in the first 2 weeks of
Word.
fighting games, nigga. I'm sorry.
We trying to make
Okay.
something out of nothing.
Oh,
Hold
that
up.
one point that y'all had earlier about AI in fighting games. The best AI I ever fought in a fighting game, truth be told, was when Chinatown Fair was open and they had Rumblefish. The AI there
Oh, damn.
learned the players' gimmicks and what they did, and we basically were fighting against each other instead of like just random AI BS. Like Justin Wong used Mito a lot in that game, so therefore every time we fought that specific character, it would always be doing his nonsense like high-low combos and shit like that. So it's like that's how we all learned to play the game, because we was basically playing against AI that carbon copied everything we did.
Damn.
Yo, best AI in a fighting game ever. Andy Bogard in Fatal Fury Special. Couldn't do shit about that motherfucker.
Well, that's SNK, of course. You can't, they go out their way to say, listen, our bosses don't belong in our games. They're from
Not even a
somewhere
boss.
else."
He's just a regular ass dude. You can get through Geese and Krauser no problem. But Andy, they gave this dude a DP that's invincible for fucking like the entire thing, covers the whole screen, and comes out hella fast. So you walk up to him, press a button, he just on reaction DPs and just kills your ass. He was a quarter fiend, man.
Yeah.
But yo, getting back to the KI roster though, and this is the biggest thing about this is every major game except for Dead Rising has been rushed out for Xbox One. Forza only had
Because you know what it is, they needed to name stuff for the launch.
Yeah.
If you have no
Yeah.
launch games, who's gonna buy it?
Exactly.
Remember back then when the Xbox 360 first came out, all they were saying was, "Oh, look how much better this version of an Xbox game looks like
Yeah.
on the 360."
yeah.
You know, that's all they were doing back then.
Oh yeah, but hear me out
That
this one.
launch was terrible.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie though, Call of Duty 2 on the Xbox was kind of OD.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
time, that was pretty impressive.
Like Forza
Fine, they
5.
was.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, they was. Hold on, we gotta do some like quick like FGC shit. FGC shit.
All
Gutex
here's an
and
idea.
Gutex and Mike. No, Gutex and
Give
Ross is back. There you go. Gutex and
Quick.
Ross is back on YouTube.
But they
Quick,
didn't do
James.
FGC
Quick,
shit.
James, do a rant about Reddit
They're
real
back.
quick. Just do
They're
it.
back.
Fuck Reddit. Fuck
They're
NeoGaf. Suck my dick. Lick my balls.
You know what? No, you know
Escalated
what? You know what?
quickly.
No. I got this. We're gonna do a new segment. We're gonna do a new segment on OBS.
We have segments now?
Yeah, we're gonna do a segment.
See
We're
how
gonna
we
do a
now.
segment, and it's gonna be good shit. Cause we're gonna name it "Shit Alex Valle Says." In which I'm gonna go on his Twitter.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna go on his
Yes.
Twitter, and since he can't talk to me, and he never does, because I'm just not that good for him yet. We're just gonna discuss half of the shit he says, because it's fucking hilarious. It's almost like going through the Iron Sheik's post without all the alcohol.
Iron Sheik is amazing.
Iron Sheik
Iron
is
Sheik.
godlike. He's like,
Amazing.
Ultimate Warrior, good morning. Suck my dick, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
So your
Hold
boy
up, hold
is
up.
bad
In
at
the,
the
hold up. In the chat, Static2K is accusing Gutex and Mike Ross for not being funny. He saw
Oh,
episode
really?
2 and it wasn't funny.
Did he see the new ones? I guess. Oh, so the new ones are terrible. That sucks. I thought they'd be okay. I guess not. Gutex
They
is just, he's not in the comedy no more. Oh,
They cut an hour-long show down to 10 minutes.
really?
Yeah, after the first episode, yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the first hour. What the fuck is it? It was a 10-minute clip, but they edited it out, so I don't know.
Well, we have the first tweet here. We gonna start from the newest. Alex Valle says, "If you plan on growing the scene, it's no longer about you and just your friends. It's about everyone."
It's about the Alex Vai's pocketbook, apparently.
Now, you see how when I say it, it sounds inspirational. I'm just like, if you plan on growing the scene, It's no longer about just you and your friends. It's about everybody.
It's like Jim Kelly reading a fortune cookie.
Like, yo, that's like. I'm almost sure that if you took Edward James have Edward James almost read all this shit, it would be fucking inspirational. So okay, so he's saying straight up, if we plan on growing the scene, because we didn't plan on doing this, like, I don't know, for 3 fucking years now, it's no longer about you and your friends, even though you and your friends run Cali. It's about everyone, but you don't acknowledge everyone. This is just like a pile of just insubstantial, counterproductive bullshit.
You know, something that gave me an idea, actually. Like, each state, I don't know, like, we probably can do it easiest in New York because we're already segmented all over the place. Mm-hmm. Now, EMP and OBS or whoever, you know, all the other organizations that are, like, on East Coast, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you know how they had Defend the North recently? You know, it's like, you know,
yes.
Defend North. Now, what if... Because you remember a point you said earlier, everybody's saying we want to see new people at the top, new this and that. So why don't we have, let's say, you could have 5 like events that lead up to one single event, where basically you get all the players who are from Queens and have them go at it, and whoever wins from that, then you take that one person. Then all the people from Brooklyn do the same, etc. for all 5 boroughs. Then at the end, you have each of them you have those guys battle it out to see who's the actual king of New York.
Hold up.
You already had that. It was called the Kings of New York.
Not even that.
No, but that's everyone at once.
Hold up. Michigan Masters. That shit already exists.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Yep.
But even if so, who would run that in New York?
Well, the thing is, New York is so big that, like, for example, the Death Day crew comes down to a lot of events, but the problem is that a lot of the player base outside of the city is fucking far as hell apart. Like, I'm talking like a 3 hour. What happened?
Somebody wants us to hit up a topic that's pretty important, even though it was like, you know, a couple weeks past now. Is the that tournament collusion thing between the 2 brothers, and the tournament organizers' decision to give the pop bonus to the 3rd place person. And by the way, he put both those dudes on blast on stream. Good shit, yes or no?
I thought that, I thought what he ultimately did was good. You know, I mean, I understand that, you know, you're 2 brothers and you want to go and, you know, have a little moment on stage, but you have to take into account that there were other people who played, and, you know, if they saw that shit, you know, you guys picking, like, the worst characters in the game, you know, dicking around, like, that's not gonna fly with anybody, and it kind of ruins the event for everybody. And I thought that the TO did the right decision in, you know, saying, all right, well, you guys want to screw with me, I'll screw with your money and give it to 3rd place. But what I didn't agree with was, you know, how he handled it on stream. I mean, I completely 100% agree with his frustration, and he had every right because it was his money. But I mean, if you want to go and present your event as something, you know, legit, and if you want to go and say that these guys ruined your event, like, you can't have a hand in ruining your own event. So that was my takeaway from it.
Yo, here's my solution. Double Dare status. You either play it out or you take a physical challenge. The end. So either you play the match out or you just do a foot race or some shit. Because, like, I mean, people are gonna do this. People are gonna do this dumb shit regardless. This collusion stuff is not going away.
Punch to the face.
Collusion's been around for God knows how long.
How about punch to the face, last man standing?
Ooh.
No. I got this. Instead of fighting it out in the video game, you can fight it out in Alex Jabailey's ring. Real talk.
You can't no more because now it's owned by Iron Galaxy Studios.
What? Seriously?
You know what? I completely forgot about that.
They bought the ring?
No,
I
they didn't.
Expect Dive Kick to be the premier game of CEO 2014.
But gentlemen, let us focus our scalpels of hate as I sip into this drink. I know somebody spit in. Onto this fucking hilarious Twitter, which will now get on here. So, good old Alex says, if we plan on growing, the scene is no longer about us and our friends. It's about everyone. Even though he did have plans on growing the scene for his own profit. Hey, if it's a job, fuck it, get more money. It's no longer about just you and your friends, even though most of the time he only puts him and his friends on to shit. It's about everyone. When was it about everyone again?
Wasn't it supposed to be about everybody from the get-go?
You are obviously in the wrong fucking game genre. So, what do you say?
I've got nothing.
But see, the thing is, Valle says hundreds of things, and you know what happens? All the people that support him will say, "Yay, Papa Valle said this," no matter what. In reality, like most of the time when I heard about him, is him always commenting on something like he's a high authority, and to me, I didn't give a fuck.
So, do you think that? I mean, what are you saying?
You're just selfish.
Well,
you're just selfish.
What he's saying, well, what he's saying does have. I mean, it is a good thing to say. It is about everyone. But
let's look at it this way: what if Triforce said it?
Then they would say that he's full of shit. But see,
exactly.
Here's the deal, though. You cannot say something like this. In other words, you can't raise shitty kids and then try to be mad when they become shitty adults.
Yeah,
it's bad.
You know what's
fucking
funny
parenting.
too? But the difference.
I could raise shitty kids; they become shitty adults. And he did that. He had 3 years. 3 years ago, he could have set the tone to how people act. Now he's mad because everyone's acting like him.
But Truf.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Alex, Vi can get away with it because he's the poster boy of the West Coast Illuminati and the West Coast bias. They don't care because, you know, everyone's sucking his dick pretty much.
He's their John Cena.
Yeah, exactly.
I never sucked his dick. Well, I mean, it was this one time, but I was drunk.
Sure.
You know what's funny too?
You were experimenting. It's okay.
Yeah, well, I'm still experimenting.
As long as you get stabbed again, I don't think you should experiment anymore.
He's not as crazy.
I mean, seriously though. I mean, when I ask shit like this, I want an actual worthwhile response because shit like this, it sounds like he's actually serious. It does, you know. But then you think back and go, wait a minute. If it's about everybody, why are you only putting on you and your people? The definition of community is just that, community. There is no hierarchy in a fucking community. Everybody is in a community. Everyone has the same power. Everyone's the same authority in a community. We're all just people who like whatever that is. Mm-hmm. When you try to give the moment you try to act like you hotter shit to someone else, you are no longer part of a fucking community. Nigga, you're trying to make a hierarchy, and it's no longer a community because you're trying to.
Would you want him on some G shit? Would you want him just come out and say, "Well, I want us to grow so you guys can buy more of my shit, so I can become more than what it is"?
I could respect that.
I would respect the shit of it. You know why? It's like I said before. I told Champ to his face, I don't fucking like you. If need be, I'd punch you in your chest until you fucking started coughing up blood. But when he's right, when Champ is right, he's right. And I defended him against Rolando because, like, look, man, if he waited for his money, cool. He has the right to bitch about that. Most of the time, Champ will say straight up, "Why you take the donation, Champ? Because they're dumb enough to give it to me." And he has no qualm saying that these motherfuckers are dumb enough to give it to him. He gonna take it, which is some OG shit. I can respect him for that, but. Like I said, I don't want to see him as then, I got Alex fucking side talking me tomorrow. Oh, some dude on some podcast said I used to talk about shit. No, nigga, I said you talk shit. You got me on Twitter, motherfucker. Talk to me. Nigga, I'm 2 years older than you. I remember when you was just a 130-pound dude with a fucking wife beater and big ass ears. I remember when you came to Philly and didn't talk to nobody because you was fucking scared. Let's not forget that shit. That nigga came to 40th Street scared and tight ass, not trying to talk to nobody because he was fucking afraid. That's just what it was. He thought he was gonna get his ass whooped because people told him that we were violent down here in Philly. So he was quiet as fucking cat.
Well, you guys are.
I mean, real talk.
I was ready to say, like, Philly's real.
I don't mind Alex saying it's about community, but at what fucking point does he go? Does he go on a stream and just talk about that shit and go, "Hey guys, this is what I feel we can do. Let me, hey, let's do this." It's never been that. It's always been on fucking Twitter, him talking about shit on Twitter, but having no fucking solution. Or when people will give him a intelligent retort, oh, they just get snubbed. But if you suck at his dick, then you all good. That shit wasn't cool. And he's been saying it for a long time. So I was like, yo, we should do a segment to break that shit down. If this is what he wants, what can we do to help it?
Truf, it's that 1789 version of the Bill of Rights when the United States was first founded. You know, it's all good. Everyone's equal just as long as you're a white male landowner over the age of 21. It's the FGC equivalent.
And what's wrong with that?
Damn, y'all, fuck this shit. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry, we're talking about reading and shit. My bad.
Learn me a book.
I knew this ain't school. No fuck.
I mean, I think that there has to be some sort of give or take, because you can't have a community grow and just pretty much tell people, I want you to support me and give me money when the whole shit is broke.
You cannot have a community of everybody who wants something, because it's no longer a fucking community. It's a goddamn Shark Tank.
Give me 1 second, sorry guys.
Really?
That was funny.
Really? Right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yo quiero taco.
Yo, change that ringtone. Change it.
Really, Mario? But seriously, yo. So y'all saying he full of shit. Let's move on to the next fucking tweet. All right.
Well,
You know what's funny? To further in comparison, all right, on the West Coast, right? So Wtih is supposed to be their one true god. You know, he's that Muhammad motherfucker, right? So what does he offer on the West Coast? Like, what is over there besides Super Arcade? Like, what is like that?
They got other venues and shit. Trust me, SoCal, California's connected. They got people.
All right, so that was like a gateway thing to open up to my next comment. Now let's look on the East Coast, right? Now I don't see or have heard of Wtih on some Triforce shit where he'll invite entire people into his home to play games and shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what the arc originally. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen that boardroom?
This dude brought like whoever.
Yo, have you seen? No, nigga. Have you seen that? Yo, have you seen that boardroom? That room's small as shit, yo. That room is the same size as my bathroom. That's you're not fitting like 2 people in that bitch. Like 3 maybe if you fucking sit on this bed. For real, yo. This
yeah,
house
but I'm
is
saying
small.
like there was I'm not
gonna lie. That room, when I watch his home streams, it's like that room is like the size of a Hong Kong budget.
It's small, yo.
Like a Hong Kong budget, apartment. It's tiny as fuck.
I just want to say one thing about donations and shit like that, and about like the community, about people being broke, but like these we're just like give it need. It seems to me almost like you're dealing with like a jackleg preacher here, where every week that they're passing the plate, right, and you're sitting there, you're putting in like a third of what you make for your preacher in your church, and getting nothing out of it. He's in a Cadillac, but you're sitting there, put a third of everything you've got.
Running your fucking Metro card through the fucking bus.
Word.
Man, listen, I donated twice to the FGC in my entire life. Once to Wing Zero, and the second time to Nelson, period.
Yeah, I'll donate to like tragedy joints. Like if somebody does die, I mean, I said something to like Nelson and Wing Zero.
Yeah, that's the only time I donated. When
I do that.
Champ asked people for donations, I was like, fuck that shit.
That's
when
some real life
any
shit,
of that
though,
nonsense
I mean,
going like,
die,
let's say a place was like, because it's funny, like the recent controversy of Super Arcade, right? Like, how they was holding tournament, whatever was going on. Like, weren't they like in trouble of closing down tons of times before?
But I don't think that, even on that note, I will defend him on that note, because in all honesty, it wasn't even him running this shit, and people gave him a bunch of shit. But once again, just like I told Rolando, when you run shit,
haven't they had things beforehand?
They've come into danger 2 previous times.
But did they have donations like then?
No, they just got they handled that shit off the books or something like that. I don't know what happened, but I know the Level Up Live stuff coming from there got them some money too, because they were doing Level Up Live from Super Arcade, and Super Arcade probably got a cut, because Level Up Live isn't really Alex. Because he said that he's not all Level Up Live. There's other people doing it. He's like the face for him now. So most of the time,
Level Up before his name in every tournament though.
Well, because he's sponsored by them.
Oh, okay. Again, John Cena stuff.
Now here's another one where it says, let's just go. I'm just going through them so we can knock them out, because this shit is hilarious. Now he's saying, here's a good one. Esports boot camp session sounds like an interesting idea. Something more realistic to run with our players. I like that. Team Pie is already doing that. They got their Sunday sessions. People can come in and just tear shit up or get tore up. that's stuff like that. I would like to see more things like that. Do you think that having shit like that will help newer players get into the game, as well as older players being able to show their stuff and see if they still got it? What do you think about the boot camp sessions and shit like that? Like that's I know like I said, we got them in the East Coast. I know Pi does one. Team Pi does one like every Sunday.
Listen, not for nothing. Everybody wants to talk about esports and all this extra shit, but in reality, let's talk about the tax evasion in the FGC and why people aren't signing, like papers when they're winning all that money.
Because they haven't been raised by actual fucking parents that tell them about shit like that. Next question.
Somebody had said that earlier, that some of the people in the FGC are a little bit uneducated, and the fact of handling money is, you do need to claim this on your taxes, and you need to have a way to show these people that, and just assuming that they know is really bad as well.
As soon as they put your ass on some product, you better get your shit right, because as soon as they put you on some fucking product and fucking advertise you, as soon as you get advertised, they know that shit's a job, and they will ask you about that shit. If you play tournaments, like they'll do it. Just most importantly, when they'll ask you on your tax forms, do you have any other money sources, which is most of the time for gamblers, but technically like gambling. So boot camps, what's up? We like that shit, don't like that shit. No.
I think it all depends on how it's gonna be handled. I think the first, if they do get it up and going, the first two or whatever's going on are gonna suck ass completely, because it's gonna be their first iteration. The third one, you'll expect more, and hopefully after that, either A, they say, oh, this was actually okay, so therefore, let's make it better and it'll get better, or B, you know what, fuck it, grassroots, ignorant comments, we're going back to doing nothing.
Now here's one from Gerald Abram, which to him that says professionalism is a key component in any growing scene or business. Partners need to know they're not dealing with kids. Unfortunately, it seems impossible for some people to act like grown-ups despite their age. Oxton replies, we have great friends in the gaming industry, and it's not a good look if we're presenting the FGC with negative groups like that. And the funny thing is, the same people that will deal with you, Alex, are the same people that will deal with James, is the same people that will deal with me. They don't really give much of a fuck these days about what we present. If they know, if someone said, I used to call it the Mike Jones shit. Just like he said, if enough motherfuckers say your name all around, they're not going to care. They're going to want to know who you are. And that happened to, without this particular deal, without this fact coming through, guys like Fnatic and shit probably wouldn't have been talked to. Do you think Alex put Fnatic up to fucking AGE? Fuck no. AGE put Fnatic on AGE. They ain't talking to Alex. Alex ain't talking to fucking nobody saying, hey, by the way, Fnatic, this kid Lauren, he's really good. I think he'll be good for your business. Fuck no. Lauren did that shit. So, and also note that during that time, Fnatic wasn't exactly the most mature player. He popped off a lot, but he still got the fucking papers, and he still got that AGE money.
But isn't that what it's all about? Popping off and having catchphrases and nonsense.
But see, no, because just like that gentleman said, most companies do know what they're dealing with. That's why they give you the contracts that they give you, and they're loose as shit. There's nothing forthwith or fucking binding like most of these PC cats or these fucking real esports cats. These real esports cats, they get money on top of all the product that they sell and shit. We don't get that. There's no fucking Justin Wong edition arcade stick.
I think because more and more when you look at it, when you look at the mentality, especially when people
there should be
go out their way to try and get sponsored, and they do as much as they want to get sponsored. When they look at it, they think that at the end of the day, them wearing a shirt is benefiting that company. So therefore, the company just says, "Well, we'll just throw in little stuff, and that's it." And we.
But if you don't know any better, would you bitch? If you didn't know any better, would you bitch?
But how could you not know any better if you're signing your name and you're having something put your name on it?
Because you don't know. Remember back in the day when your mom used to tell you liver or steak, and you'd be like, and if she covered that shit up with enough onions and shit, you'd be like, yo, this steak is good as fuck. And then somebody come through and be like, yo, why you eating that liver? If you didn't know, you could be tearing that shit up like, yo, this shit is the bomb. My mom be cooking that.
But
good
it's
shit,
2014. There's no excuse for you not to know any better. There's
man.
Google.
They
There's
haven't learned.
YouTube.
Man, I like I said before, the smartest person right now in the game right now, 2014, with 2 weeks in, is fucking Chris G. Making that move to Cali was the best move ever because he gonna get so much fucking money because all them companies just like this guy said. I think Chris went where the money was, and I think that was a good fucking deal.
I don't think. I
More power
disagree.
to him, man.
I
Yeah,
disagree.
come on.
Dude, what
You
money?
think he's
What
not gonna
money? What money?
They gonna look at him and say something. I mean, that boy's
They're
like
gonna say. They're gonna go. What's your education?
shit.
What do you do? What can I see a resume?
James,
And
why
even-
you
Even aside from that, no matter how many headphones he chooses to wear, you know what I'm saying, at the end result, the companies are going to look at their books and say, well, listen, we got Chris G to wear 6 of our headphones at one event. We're making guap. No, it doesn't work that way.
Not too many people are buying them shit.
Let me ask you this.
I don't see anyone buying them
Let
except
me
him.
let
Maybe
me
he's
let me
buying
let me
them.
ask you this. Where's Chris G's money come from?
Nah, my
Next
business.
level.
Right now, winning tournament.
Next level.
Where are the predominant, with most of his tournaments?
Well, where
Next
he
level.
can get to. Well, where he can get to, East Coast. I'm
Exactly.
gonna say up and down the East Coast.
When you
'cause
move
he
to the
doesn't
West
have-
Coast, you think AG is going to be that eager to send them across?
I know if he goes. Yeah, I know if he goes to fucking Cali, Wednesday Night Fights is about to get a hell of a lot more boring because John Cena is coming. John Cena is coming to Next Level Arcade, and Marvel's about to get shut the fuck down. I'll tell you that much.
You know,
I think that there are more.
Later,
There's
Big.
just more opportunity up there, yo. It is because the company's up there. Those people are up there. I mean, you remember back in the day where everybody went down south? That's where the money was. That's where the opportunity was. I mean, you remember back in the fucking day, James? Everybody in New York was like, yo, Atlanta. That's that spot to get paid. And everybody fucking moved to Atlanta during the 80s and 90s. And then in 2000, that shit crapped out.
then I come out of Atlanta. Fuck that.
Yeah, and then everybody got Atlanta and went to fucking Texas. I mean, I think he's making a smart move, man. I think that
I don't think the money's not there. Companies aren't going to jump at him because they're going to go. He's just a gamer, and fighting games in general are dead.
I think he's gotten I do think that he's gotten a little more. He's gotten a little more educated in the game, so I think he's a little better now than he was then. You know, when he first got with AG, I'm almost sure that Chris is probably a little better at the game now, as in how the fucking negotiations and shit, and being there where Capcom is and all them places at. I think he's got some good. I think he's got a really good shot.
But I mean, like Geach X Suede said, he should have an opportunity with a game company, possibly.
Yes.
Or to be community manager?
Yes.
Possibly.
Oh, fuck community manager. Nah. You don't take the most antisocial person in fucking New York
what
and
kind
make
of
him a community manager.
What kind of job does he get?
Yeah, what else is he gonna? What is he gonna? What is Chris G? Let's look at it. What is Chris G
CEO,
gonna do?
CEO,
He could probably do.
CFO.
He could probably do videos and shit like gameplay videos and because up there they sell them shits like mad. The
Oh
fucking
yeah, they
gameplay
sell
videos.
crazy. They sell crazy.
Is he going to be
Yeah,
editing
like
those
shit.
videos though?
Yeah, like is he doing it? I've never
He'll probably
seen
be with
him
Cross
do
Counter.
that. I never
He'll
seen him
probably
stream.
be
or any
with
of
Cross Counter. No, he started a little bit. He's done a little bit, but I think he'll probably be.
He can pay
Cross Counter.
Gutex in headphones.
Ouch. I don't think it's that bad. I think I really think he has some good opportunity there. I hope that he has some good opportunity. I really do because I think that if he goes to Cali, he will he'll get that shot. Maybe I don't know, but I mean, why else would he go? I mean, shit, that's a big move, nigga. If you don't make it, Cali's dangerous, yo.
That's what I said to him.
Cali's dangerous. Like if you go broke in Cali,
You live under the fucking freeway.
for real. That shit is Cali, man. My own boy lives there now. And he was like, yo, if you don't got no money coming in, then you need to get some money quick. You better have something lined up. So, like I said, Chris D moving there, good deal. And I think that is pretty relevant to what that gentleman is saying. I think that I think that Chris has gotten a little better in almost everything as far as, lifestyle goes, where he knows I talk to these people now. And going down to there, maybe they will see that he's just, he's fucking more than just a random East Coast face. That he is somebody, and they're going to want to deal with him. I hope
My thing is this.
Makes
I want him to make it, but it's like, don't go in there fucking gun ho because you're gonna get fucking let down and you're gonna be pissed.
Yes.
Now, what if like, okay, because I'm pretty sure they host more tournaments and more nonsense, weekly events and shit over there. What if he went just for that and his outlook is to, I'm just going to win all of those and that's going to be my rent?
He's going to be homeless in 6 months.
Yeah, it'll be harder because Cali is like you said. Cali's a little more hungry right now than the East.
Then on top of that, there's no like,
you can't transfer trains and buses everywhere in Cali.
Yeah,
you got to drive everywhere.
Transportation, like none of that doesn't exist over there the way it does.
He lives right now in a world where he could take a bus or a subway anywhere. He can't.
At any point in time of day.
He wants to.
What's that?
At any time of day as well.
Yeah.
Like our transit system is 24 hours.
You know, and remember last time we sent the West Coast player to, the East Coast player to the West Coast to drive. What happened?
Oh, see, I wasn't gonna say that, but someone else already said it. Garrett Bates already said it in chat. See, I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that.
Ouch.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was trying to avoid that shit. I really fucking was. Anyways, I think
he's gonna. So what Caraface is saying is Chris G is going over there to be Sherry to Sherry.
What?
That's what's gonna happen.
Come on. How's it feel, bitch?
I won't even add
What are the
to the end of
chances
that.
of him upgrading sponsors?
How'd you feel about that shit, bitch? You out of milk?
But listen, wait. First of all, everybody's saying like, wait. Just in case everybody doesn't realize. I mean, I hear like, oh well, he got Sherry. What the fuck you all talking about? Is Sherry? What bank is Sherry? Because you think Sherry's just gonna be like, oh, where's my man? So yeah, come here, stay here, live for me forever. No, she's gonna be after a while. She'll be like, get your broke ass out.
Especially when she run around saying she doesn't win. So where's that money coming from?
You know what I just realized? Isn't Sherry sponsored by like some headset company? You know, gaming headsets. You got competing headsets in the same household.
Those kids are gonna be
breach your contract.
Those kids are gonna be wobbly necked as fuck.
Yo, you know what? I just realized this.
Like, Daddy, I gotta go to school. Put on your AGEs. No, nigga, put on your.
We started something new. They're gonna have the bank of Sherry is gonna be the new meme. Get ready. That shit's going everywhere now.
Mama, it's dark outside. Put on your dad AGEs.
Bank of Sherry.
Yo, for real, yo. Like,
the Photoshop monsters are gonna be all over this now.
Yo, my nigga.
Ready.
You're like, yo, Daddy, it's dark outside today. Put on your AGEs, nigga. Oh shit. No, I don't know. I don't even care. So with that deal, with fucking that in mind, let's putting a move like, you know, just ain't nobody knocking Chris G for moving to fucking California. I'm just saying it pertains to what this tweet was, because Chris G is now going to enter that world in which he's going to have these companies here. And you know, do you guys think that Alex is right or wrong in this instance where he says, he says we have great friends in the gaming industry. No, motherfucker, you got great friends in the gaming industry. We just here to just fucking look stupid. And it says it's not a good look if we're presenting the FGC with negative groups like that, which could be us or any other negative group that he considers negative. I think that most companies don't give a fuck like that, because when you deal with those same people like Korn and everyone else on a business level, you're not going to get Korn. You're going to get people. They're not going to sit there and be telling somebody who's trying to cut them a $12, $16, $30,000 deal plus commission.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. He's not going to be saying that.
Hold up. I have to stop you there, because get fucked is more marketable than FADC. Straight up.
He said, get fucked is more marketable than FADC.
Because people understand get fucked. People don't understand FADC.
But
so it's DP get fucked into Ultra One instead of DP FADC into Ultra One.
Now wait. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you. Albino made a point right there. Where
anyway, as I was saying,
the man.
The one thing I will say is, no matter what Chris does, as a community, as all of us, we got to look out for him. Not to the point of we're fucking feeding him if he's not fucking eating.
Look out for him.
But look out for him in a sense of, because like I said, he's going to be making his fucking move. Oh, now he's going low. There you go. I'll hit you back now, bitch.
Listen, if Chris G, yo, my man's hungry or whatever, yo, I'd feed him. I don't care, kid. I'm that type of person. Like back then, when like CF was really in its heyday and shit, like thousands of heads, Sanford, like fucking half EMP shit would come to my crib, and I would cook for everybody. I didn't give a fuck, yo. I'm that type of person that if someone is, let's say, they haven't eaten or some shit, yeah, by all means, I'll make you something. I don't care.
Nigga, if you Africa hungry, you just sitting outside my door.
What happened? Well, why'd you hang up?
Yo. Okay, I see how it is.
Like this is Christopher. Christopher hasn't eaten before.
Yo, he could sit on Alex Valle's lap, and they could do that commercial like that white dude with the beard, yo. He could say, "Listen, this is Chris G."
This is Christopher. Christopher hasn't eaten 17 days. He plays fighting.
Could have the flies and shit on his eyebrow. He'd be looking at the camera.
You'll get a letter. You'll get a letter from Chris every month, telling you of his wins and losses.
No, you won't, because Chris don't write you shit, and they gonna be like, "Yo, I'll Facebook sometime, and I'll give you that." You'll get Facebook messages from Christopher telling you about his order.
Oh my god.
Man, Chris don't know me. He's not gonna take anything I say seriously, even if it is relevant.
No, but yeah, that's true too, and I think that's one of the reasons. Why we're giving. Now that's a great retort to some shit like this, where it's like it's not a good look if we're presenting the FGC with negative groups like that. It's not the negative groups; it's the negative mentality. It's this prima donna bullshit mentality, like you high powered and you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to fucking throw it out. That's what we're doing. We a bunch of studio gangsters trying to act like we fucking hard to motherfuckers who write big ass checks. Like real talk. Like we are like, I don't get how we can act like that to people who write these big ass checks like Capcom and all that shit. Don't get me wrong. Combo Fiend could be a nigga all day, but when Capcom went to go sign that motherfucker, boy, Peter was like, "Thank you." Yes, sir.
Full
yes,
grammar.
Sir.
He was all
yes,
perfect,
sir.
poised.
I am very happy for this.
He stood up straight.
No, Combo, no, please call me Peter. Call me Peter. Call me Peter. I think that instead of saying we're not showing a good look by having negative groups, why don't we just say, hey, some of these cats aren't educated to the type of business that these companies do on a regular basis, and we need to educate ourselves with that.
Yeah, you're right there.
There should be better tweets of, hey, here's a post on how to handle this shit. They should have posts of shit. Like, that's what I would do. Alex Valle posts, hey, dude, look at this. This is how you handle business when it comes to these companies. This is how you handle this. Post those motherfuckers up every day. Educate people. Don't just say, well, they just dumb because they don't know shit. Well, they don't know shit because you didn't teach them shit.
Maybe
but a lot of people feel like it's not their place to teach one another, and if I teach you, you're going to take money out of my pocket, which is a really bad mentality. It's like a crab in a barrel shit. You're not going to get out if I can't get out.
Exactly. And that's once again, it's like the crab bucket. The only thing holding down the crabs is a fucking another crab.
Hold up.
That's what they do, man.
Man, they got that social Darwinist outlook on things.
But at what point can you say truly it's about the it's not even about the standard fighting game player anymore. Because the standard fighting game player don't know shit.
Yeah, that's true. The standard, like, run-of-the-mill, like, fighting game player at Target probably doesn't even know the FGC even exists.
Well, they do, but they choose not to fuck with it because of this prima donna that everyone gets. Like, for instance, once again, Andre was like, yo, I'm streaming. What should I stream? Very easy question to ask. Okay, cool. So someone replied to him that he verified as a friend on his fucking Facebook. Yo, play this. The first words out of his mouth, yo, man, who are you? Motherfucker, if you don't know who he is, why'd you friend this nigga?
Facebook became just the way MySpace was. It's about that number you have here. Like, oh, look, I have 4,000 friends. Word. Now, how many people do you know?
Now, hold on now. Now, if this dude, if he was like, yo, I need to pay my rent, I need some donations. If this motherfucker threw him like $20, oh, he'd be his friend then. There wouldn't be no who are you, right? There wouldn't be no who are you. It'd be, oh man, thanks, dude. Yo, that $20 is all right, cool, thanks. Oh, so now all of a sudden it's not who are you. So when you need money from me, nigga, we cool. Otherwise, it's who are you. That's the type of shit that we gotta deal with. And
sometimes I wonder, do the people that get donations even reach out to the people and personally thank them?
No.
I do.
They do it on stream. They do it on stream most of the time.
Oh, don't you know? Once you donate, you get a little confirmation email that says thank you.
Nah, I send them like an email, and if they're in my stream, I say thank you. Like the guy who's in my chat, I don't know if who's in here, I'm so free. I don't know if he's still here. I don't think he's ever donated to my stream or anything like that. But like if I saw someone in real life, it's like I watch his shit, I'm like, yo, you want to go get a drink, my nigga? Let's hang out. I don't think you should ever diss the people who donate and watch your stuff, because if they think you're cool enough to support you, you should humble yourself and think that they're cool enough to hang out to and say a fucking hello or some shit like that.
But in the FGC, they thankful for just being able to watch you. Like, yo, niggas, y'all getting a treat by just watching me sit in my fucking apartment and just dick around, yo.
That was some extreme marketing just now. You know what's gonna happen now? People are gonna donate to your stream so that you could take them out for a drink. Get ready. This is the FGC.
Buy you a drink.
Everybody in the FGC. Everybody in the FGC's man. Where we go for a drink?
Donate now. Like, oh, yo,
like yo,
even if you don't donate, that's just the type of person I am. Like, I'm a cool person. I don't see, like, if you think I'm cool enough to watch, even if you don't put a dime in my shit, I think you're fucking cool for that. And that's on some humble shit.
No. Ryan Hart in his FGC comic is gonna put that as a Kickstarter perk. If you donate $500, he's gonna personally take you out to go get a drink.
Wow. I mean, I don't understand that. You do need to thank these people. I was watching some stream. I think it was Dominion. I could be wrong, or somebody was trying to help get this pro player who was sponsored by someone to go to, I think it was NEC or Curly Mustache, and they were doing like a 24-hour stream. And I was like, what kind of shit is this? If you have a name or a brand in front of you, you know, why do you have to hustle and get donations on stream to go? Shouldn't your sponsor pay for you?
If you got Ben Q on your shit, Ben Q should be giving you money to go the fuck over there, yo.
You know what's funny? Like, in terms of that, when they sign on with a sponsor, what if somewhere in the contract it says it's not our obligation to send you to every single tournament?
Well, you need to read your fucking contract.
People don't read that. They just want that shirt with the 3 letters on it.
Stop.
Yo, read that shit. When in front of their name,
when they see the dotted line, they have dollar signs in their eyes.
But that's silly. So you would just sign something that says, yo, every Wednesday out the month I put my dick in your butt, but because it says $100 at the bottom, you're gonna sign it?
Exactly.
Wow.
Normally I don't.
Well, it's got to be more than $100, but maybe for like 1,000.
Normally I don't do this, but yeah, if this ain't gonna be on stream, is it? Normally I don't do this shit, but.
I mean, I'm going to respond to something I'm reading in the chat right now. Casey Tron only gets money because people want to disrespect her, and you want to pay to disrespect her, which is, she's a genius. She's stupid, and she's like Boxy, if you guys remember who Boxy is.
Oh, God, don't bring
But she's a fucking genius. She plays really bad. She acts like a fucking cunt bag. And what'll end up happening is people will donate her like $50 and say, I hope you choke on sperm and die. And she'll read it on stream like, oh, wow. But she's laughing all the way to the bank, you fucking dumbass. She's smart. I don't like her, but I respect it. She's fucking smart.
Hustle is strong, yes.
Tell people say you sounding like Triforce right now.
Oh, damn.
I don't know.
The fighting community, like those guys.
But I mean, like, but Triforce has a lot of points. I just feel like people stay him as a pariah.
Instead of Empire, you gotta call it Dynasty. Get ready. DYN, yo, I'm gonna rock that at a tournament.
Yeah,
it's the rock.
It's the rock.
Yeah, here you go.
There's one thing that does bother me though. I don't know if I said this before on stream or either app.
We don't know.
Okay. Twitch has got to stop with this fake EMP shit. Because I'm sorry, half these motherfuckers running these fake EMP tags are just broke motherfuckers who don't do shit. We need to change that shit to EBT.
So instead of EMP, you want people to rep EBT?
Yeah, EBT is not a sponsor.
Hey man, about 8 years ago, about 8 months ago, I was the dude rocking the original EBT Triforce Twitch tag. I was running that. I was running that shit trolling streams.
It's not about. Gonna punch the shit out of you when he see you.
No, it's not about EMP. I'm saying it's about the way the community looks at brands. It's about the fact that when we really talk about it, all we really see is 3 letters, and we don't really think what is it like, what does it require to market something. You know what I'm saying? With EMP,
man, EMP is a meme. Like, people don't even know what the fuck the EMP meme is anymore. It's just there and people copy.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Because
People don't even know what EBT stands for.
Yeah, it's so true. But it's like, but the whole point I'm getting at is, it's like, with them, the hustle is real. Like they're trying to they're trying to do a whole lot more than what the community is allowing
They
them
on some
to.
bad boy shit right there. Yeah, they trying to make it. They on some bad boy shit for real.
Real talk,
But you
man.
know what though? I said before and I say it again. As much shit as I give Triforce, and trust me, I give Triforce a lot of shit. I fucks with Triforce a lot.
Nobody likes
and I
a winner.
I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Triforce a lot. But for what it's worth, if it wasn't for the fact that EMP was around, a lot of those guys would not have gotten to experience and go and see the shit that they have seen. Like, real talk. Like, if it wasn't for fucking EMP and going out and competitively playing video games, Yipes wouldn't be where he was or be able to go out to those places. And that same thing go for Noel Brown, fucking Jago, all them cats who are fucking EMP. I gotta admit, for as much bad as everyone says that boy does, without EMP, most of those cats will be still sitting in New York, not doing shit with their life and not being shit in their life. Just going to work and coming home and hoping not to get fucking killed. Because you know what?
I don't think Triforce is a
I'm from the
bad
Bronx
person at all.
fucking day. He's third in Grand Concourse. Alright? Like, getting killed was just like one of those things. Like, you didn't care about going past fucking 21 in New York. If you lived in the inner city, 21 was a fucking godsend. And some of those cats wouldn't even get half of the shit they got without Triforce saying, hey, let's make a team and let's do this. They got to go to fucking Japan and all that shit like that. They wouldn't have got that without him. So I think, you know what? For what it's worth, I do thank them for giving these kids the opportunity to be more and get to do more in their lives than what life would have dealt them if they would have just sat in fucking New York and not did nothing.
Of course, like in the
That's
beginning,
all.
I always saw like before EMP, Justin Wong was just.
I'm sorry,
and
I'll say this: has Alex done that?
Damn, you back to the Alex.
Well, we're still in the Valle thing. We're just on his third tweet right now.
We're just on the
Yeah.
third tweet.
Yeah, we're just on the third tweet. I'm pretty sure there's more coming. So,
Man, I can't make a
No,
historical reference to that tweet. I gotta wait for the next one.
Oh God.
But I was just saying, for fucking what it's worth, has Alex done that?
He's taken himself to places.
Yeah, he's taking himself to places.
It's like what Gandhi said. First they ignore you, then they they laugh at you, or they ignore you, they laugh at you, and then they respect you, or some shit like that. And I think that's where EMP is at right now. They're laughing at them like, oh, you niggas ain't shit. But I was talking to another one of my friends, and he was like, how many other people have you seen around as long as EMP?
Man, they've been laughing at EMP for 15 years now.
But here's the thing, though. I mean, honestly, they always thought the winningest team in the FGC, and I mean, if the FGC got its shit organized, and like ECT and NEC,
well, the problem with that, there's no unifying corporation running it. Everyone's doing their own bullshit.
I'm getting at
there's no singular entity regulating anything. So it's like a billion wrestling federations, but there's only one WWE. You know?
Exactly.
And then you have Evil, who just doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah, they don't.
What the fuck? You guys know indie wrestling?
I thought he was gonna get ready to make a WCW WWF kind of reference, and you got.
You know something, brother?
What the fuck? What is this?
You know some mean Gene. You know some mean Gene.
What's this bad news, bad wrestling you're talking about here? I don't understand that shit.
He's got some bad news.
What Dick Futeki said in the chat, he says, I don't think Triforce is a bad person. I just think he's mad delusional. Sure, he has delusions of grandeur.
I don't think he's a bad person.
He's incredibly vocal. Like that man can he'll get on that soapbox and he'll let you fucking know. But at the same point in time, from a business standpoint, not for nothing, you gotta see what he's created. You know what I'm saying? And what he's cultivated, even through the trolling, all the nonsense and all that shit. I'm pretty sure if you look at the beginner workings of, let's say, Fnatic, or let's say, all those other esports teams or whatever, I'm pretty sure they all went through the mud and all that coming up and all the nonsense. But look where they're at now.
Dude, AGE was laughed off the fucking dude. AGE was getting, oh god, AGE was the fucking worst. Like fucking AGE, everyone laughed at that motherfucker. It was like, AGE, the fuck out of here, man. People were laughing at them hard,
Because not for nothing, Mad Catz was shit on more than EMP ever was because their products were fuck terrible.
Yup.
You understand? And until they started getting
the problem is that PDP's products are still fuck terrible.
Yup. But I gotta admit for once again, for all the shit Your boy Fnatic has sold more shit to them than if they would if they would have had them, they would have been done.
I think why don't Fnatic just like go straight work for them? Fuck the FGC.
Doing his
Fuck
own
it.
thing now.
Just
Fnatic has
bro.
a League of Legends team, and I think they also have a Halo team. Fnatic is getting money.
Fnatic doing his own shit, yo. Yeah, Fnatic doing his own.
Bless you.
Well, I'm not talking about Fnatic as an esports team. I'm talking about Fnatic the player.
Oh,
yeah,
because I was about to say like
Fnatic doing his own.
Like the Fnatic, the esports team, man, that was founded back during the Counter-Strike days.
Yeah,
but but for what it's worth, like I said, for what it's worth, what he tweeted was that I think that the correction then to the statement is it's not that the companies don't know who they're fucking with. It's the fact that the companies that we as a community need more education to what they're actually looking for. It's kind of like I compare the fighting game community to the early '90s of rap. Every nigga had a demo. Every nigga had a demo. Everybody tried to get on somewhere, and no one knew how to fucking talk to these goddamn companies. So what happens? They crank out one hit. They sign for 10, crank out one hit, then go in fucking debt because they didn't fulfill the promise that they gave to the company. What they did, they spent the advance money on bullshit, and then your shit goes double wood, and you owe these motherfuckers millions of dollars because you spent all their fucking money up.
He said double wood.
The same thing shit. Look what happened to fucking Team Hori. Team Hori collapsed. Yo, Team Hori collapsed quick as shit. Them niggas was on for about 2 months? Then they just a fucking peered, yo. Them niggas didn't even get to keep Team Hori didn't even get to keep the fucking sticks.
You know what it is though?
Back, yo. Your boy was rocking a fucking Mad Cat stick and he's on Team Hori. Like, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on double wood.
Double wood, yo. Not double platinum. They go double wood.
I think so.
Yo, I still remember when you walk outside of a Virgin Mega store, there was 1,000 heads trying to sell you a CD.
Yes.
Yo.
You couldn't walk down. 4 people down the same block, all the entrances trying to sell you a CD.
So
you like rap? Yo, you like rap? Yo, check this out right here. And they'll have their CD player and headphones ready and everything.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
it's like about Times Square in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yes, it was like
Apple
that.
Destroyed all music stores.
But you know what though? Now the fucked up thing that this is now we got 2014. We done fucked up. Certain people got on, the rest of the people got fucking left, and now in 2014, this so-called this fucking get rich quick struggle is still alive, and now we've fucking wasted all of our resources. So now it's like, what do we do? Now everybody and their mama trying to go to fucking Twitch.
But then Twitch is going to get shut down because look at what happened with OWN. There's no alternative to Twitch. There are other streaming sites, but unless you play a MOBA, why would you go to like the OGN site? Why would you do that?
I don't know. I tell you this. Everybody and their mama run over to Twitch, man. That parking lot about to get real fucking. It's about to get real dense, yo. Like everybody and their mama getting a fucking Twitch account and a goddamn Avermedia, yo.
FOG already knows that Twitch is gonna get fucked up. It's the whole reason why they left and created their own streaming service. They don't even use Twitch anymore. They moved on. They have their own shit.
It's gonna have a bad fallout the way OWN did, and since there's no alternative, Twitch has a monopoly. So unless there's something else that's better, or the community as a collective can make a streaming site, but I also feel like that goes back to education, and there are a lot of educated people in the FGC, but until that happens, they're going to rely on Twitch, and Twitch is consistently going to fuck them. Consistently.
Well, Twitch is going to get wind of like everybody doing all this donation shit, and then somebody's going to get mad about this shit. Somebody will get mad, and they're going to end up complaining, and then like Twitch is going to go, yo, unless you got a legitimate reason, besides subscription, to get money off these folks, we're shutting your shit down. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. They're getting tired of it, yo. It's too many cats going on Twitch just to beg.
All right. So King Ryzen 77, he's like, whatever happened to YouTube streaming service? The YouTube streaming service is only available if you become a partner with YouTube. Yeah. You can't just do it. It ain't sign up here, sign away your life, click accept terms, do it.
Like,
you have to legitimately become syndicated with them. It's not like.
And then the YouTube partner process is hell.
It is now. It is.
I thought you could just monetize whatever it is, because that's what I did to a few of my videos. Oh, okay, whatever.
You have to apply for it.
You have to
And then
apply
if
for
you're-
it now.
And then you even have to apply to make your videos longer than 10 minutes.
Yep.
You better
And
have
all
a
that
good
sh-
fucking
and all-
reason.
And all
Better
that
have a
shit
good
runs.
reason, yo.
And all that shit runs through Google Plus now, so you're fucked in that
Yup.
regard too.
So if you do something on one, they'll shut down both. Quickly and efficiently. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, for shit like this, so the fix would be, don't worry about the groups. Educate the individuals. It ain't that fucking hard.
But then when you educate individuals, a lot of people will say that, oh, you're not trying to put everybody on. Like you can do grind
That's not my look. My job is not to give any of you motherfuckers money that you can't earn yourselves. I got 2 children. They are 9 and 10. They are not 24, 25, 26, 21, and 18. I am not the father. Fuck y'all. Get your own money. I will teach you how to get it. I am not going to put it in your pocket. I am not the father. Fuck that. No. Well, we need to educate these cats to go, okay, if you really want to get put on like this is how you do it. Educate people. I would rather see a post in fucking SRK saying, so you want to try and go legit. This is how you do it. Step 1. That'd be great. But
no one's gonna
have
do that. Because everybody that knows want to keep that group that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Not even fraternity. It's like a football team. Everyone that's on the team is staying there. We don't care about anybody outside.
And the counterpoint, your boy Alex already said, it's not about just you and your friends. It's about everybody.
Oh my God. Bringing it all back.
It's not about just me and my friends. It's about everybody, guys. I'm trying to get everybody put on.
But the counterpoint, that's just baseless PR.
Remember? I'm trying to get everybody put on. It's not about just me and my friends. It's not about me and James. We're not trying to get paid. I'm trying to get everybody paid. Not just me and James.
All right,
so good.
I want to move forward to the next Wtih tweet
Before
because
you do that,
bounce up too. Sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, before you do that, imagine if every Friday before a major, there was a business development seminar, just literally talking about how to manage your money, how to manage yourself, and just reading and drafting contracts.
Yeah, it's called the On Blast Show.
You went too far. You said a business seminar. They're not gonna go. Yeah, sure.
But that's fucking sad. But I think if you're trying to get this money,
seminar done right there. Bam. No one's going.
That big word angers and confuses me. Fuck you, nigga.
I don't got no seminar now.
We want grassroots. We want that stuff. You know, I'm telling you.
No. You advertise it as a salty sweet, and then you lock them in the room and force them through the seminar.
But that's the thing. No, you don't. You don't, because if they actually want to learn something,
a book, son.
Like surprise, motherfuckers, and we lock the doors. I'm gonna learn today.
I'm gonna educate the shit out of you, boy.
All right, so Geechee said SRK would do posts like that, but you gotta pay him.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
like informational posts and shit. They'll pay him. You gotta pay him for that shit. But here's the thing, though. They just hired 6 people to write, and if one of them wrote something like that, it would definitely make them like so much better. I think.
I mean, I have no opinion on SRK. One of my friends got fired over he said, she said, so I don't got an opinion on that.
Listen, SRK, they're fucking trash. They're using a basic run-of-the-mill WordPress thing that you can easily download and just set up. Nothing really special. Okay, all they do is report tournament results and throw up when popular people make a video. I've never seen them write anything else out. You know who does write something out and who does it and oh my God, the guy that's like this and that. Well, listen, why don't other people write a thing as well? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, okay, Ultra Dave is writing something, so obviously, you know, it must be amazing because he's a lawyer. No, it's definitely not amazing just because he's a lawyer.
in fact, it's usually
You know what I'm
boring
saying?
as fuck.
It's like, all right, so he's writing all this dribble because he wants to put a point on something, but it's like in reality, you shouldn't need like a novel worth of posting to get to the point.
You don't need to apply the apparatus to the schisms in order to keep it interesting. Right,
Listen,
Jason?
The dichotomy.
Oh man.
Damn, James, you just stole my thunder. God damn it.
The cognitive dissonance between the top players and the average flock of the FGC is in itself creating such duality within our collective coexistence. It just cuts to the point of this state.
To you is though, if he didn't write like a journalist and someone tried to write it the same thing he did down to earth, but people still read it without saying, "Look at this nigga trying to sound smart."
No, because it's not Ultra David writing it.
But even if you look at Ultra David's articles on the bottom, everyone always asks anyway, "Oh, do you have it too long? Didn't read?" Because they don't want to read it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
They want the cliff notes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's very true.
So on that note, we are assuming that educate the masses and we will stop having negative groups.
I'm going to be that guy, guys. Ranked is going down in 2 hours, so I'm going to GG this out. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
This was super cool. I'm going to shamelessly self-promote myself in your chat.
Go
Don't
for
ban me.
Go for it.
No one's
Well, you
stopping
remember, you gotta start the kingdom to battle Empire, because that's remember you the female Triforce, so everybody gonna have KGD in their name now.
Well, you know what, Triforce, I
of-
met him. He's not a bad person. He was really nice to me, so there's that.
Instead of Empire Arcadia, it's Arcadia Dynasty.
Like the old school dynasty with the big shoulder pads from fucking Texas. Have you guys never seen that? No? Okay. All right. I'll hold that.
That hit the wind so hard, yo.
So promote away.
I am. I'm doing so. I'm copy and pasting. I'm also eating fish. I cooked while you guys were talking.
Oh, shit.
Also, remember, people, when you donate to her, she take you out for a drink. Heard that earlier.
Exactly.
I heard that too.
And I heard that she's actually grateful for your donations.
Lies. I'm kidding.
Oh, lies, you're kidding. Oh, you on some Filipino champ shit now. Oh, here we go.
Damn. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Lies, I'm kidding.
Man.
All right, guys. Thank you for having me. Have a good night, gentlemen.
Anytime.
And try not to make anyone upset.
I never do.
Kappa.
No, I never make people upset.
I don't try. It just happens
everybody.
naturally.
I
I'm cursed.
love everybody. But, gentlemen,
What's up?
I am going to wrap this up soon myself because I got to get some sleep because I haven't
Good.
slept since Saturday and I'm fucking
Good, James.
tired.
James, I'm happy. I'm happy that you're acknowledging
And
that.
I got to be up at 5:30. So
Oh shit.
2 hours is better than no hours. So, guys, I'm going to let you wrap this up. And
Wrap it up, B.
the schisms and the apparatuses are going to have to deal with the dichotomy at another time.
Wrap that shit up, B. You out of
So,
order, B.
I'm
Wrap
going
it
to
up.
start with you. I'm so free. And I'm going to let you fucking get your shout outs and all that good stuff in. And fucking 3 o'clock. Man, I'm a fucking moron.
Wow.
I was like, you know what? When I was doing this show, I was like, you know what? And I even said it at the beginning. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to cut this short. I'm thinking like 1.
Nope.
No. It's all about the dichotomy.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, James. It's nice to finally be on the show for once after watching all these episodes. Maybe if something comes up, I might be on again. Maybe
Just
not.
hit me up. Just hit me up.
You have to be on because we need more words.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm the quiet guy, so having me on there might be a little bit of a waste of time. But in any case, I'd like to shout out City of Brass for hosting Defend the North, my first event, and it was a pleasant experience for me. I know that there are some event goers that had not so great a time, but I mean, you can't please them all. Hopefully he does better. I'd like to shout out OBS because, everybody says it real and keeps it real, and, if you don't like it, then, you can go and screw yourself, but we keep it honest, and that's what it's all about, to help, improve each other. Shout out for James. I said it to you in person, but I just had to say that, meeting you was such a great thing for me, and, I respect you, not because of you live such a great life, because I hear all your stories and it sounds crazy as shit, but I mean, it's the fact that you're living your life is what I respect the most. And, shout out to everybody in the stream.
Well, you're welcome anytime. Just hit me up. It's not even a question of if. Just let me know you want to come on and you're on. And I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate the kind words. But I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, you gotta go to sleep and take care of yourself,
I
James.
need
You gotta
Cry,
eat.
cry.
Yeah, cry. Shoot, spends. What's it? You watch the Good Morning America and all that in the morning or no?
I try to. You know what I mean? I try to stay cultured.
How do you do that when you wake up at 1 in the afternoon?
Hey, nigga, I got this shit on, like, you know what I mean? DVR, son.
He's got the DVR.
DVR, baby.
Nah, fuck that shit. I don't even watch TV, yo. I'm tired. I walk into my kitchen, push one button on my Keurig machine, and there you go. I got my coffee and I keep it moving.
Oh, fuck, man, I'm talking beat, dude. All right, Will, you're next.
Yo, shout out to the asparagus and all that. Never mind, bad joke. Fuck it. Great being on here again. Business seminars, all that shit. EMP jerseys, the new jerseys are actually pretty fucking fly.
Yeah, they are.
Won't lie. DTN was great. I might go to Apex. I might not. I don't know yet. I'm sick as shit right now. I'm tired as balls. James, please get some fucking sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. I get my 2 hours. I'm good to go after that.
Do that up, man.
Wow, to close our show, someone's asking me to link the shots from the chat from way back when. I didn't even think people think you remember. I'll go grab it real quick. Let me go get an Imgur.
Albino.
All right. Shoutouts to OBS. Shoutouts to you, Truf. We should totally start an FGC history club, since we're the only ones who actually know history, apparently.
Whoa. You're not the only one.
That doesn't help because I hate a lot of people, so.
I'm sorry.
I hate a lot of people, so.
I hate people too, so, it'll work somehow. Or we could just be at each other's throats. Anyway, shoutouts to OBS, shoutouts to everyone in the chat. Shoutouts to you, James, for your vaping thing and your getting of sleep. Also, shoutouts to you for almost getting involved with the Irish mob.
Yeah.
And, shoutouts to Alex Vi tweets, and yeah, I really got nothing. Bye.
All right, man. Let's go to the schism, Mr. Apparatus.
Mr. Apparatus.
Mr. Apparatus.
Oh man, yeah, man. James, you're fucking awesome. Everybody's fucking awesome. I got here a little late, but I love this show and it was a good time. So let's do it again.
You got it, man. Anytime. I told you that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. I had to shout out to Vi tweets too, especially when he's retweeting shits like do what you love and respect the people helping you reach your goal. Money will come. Don't think about it. Do it for the passion. So he's doing it for the passion. Remember that, everybody. Of course, shout outs to the FGZ files from way back when, since people act about him. Shout outs to Chocolate Lucky Charms, who was my partner in exposing shit. And then shout outs to James, of course, for having the show and all that, and everybody else. Oh, shout out to donations,
Donation
clearly,
Nation.
that has to be the shit. Oh, and also, don't forget, the Rise of the Kingdom's coming. We're going to have KGD at that shit going on.
And we're all going to become 5%ers. Woohoo!
Wait,
Yo, wrap that shit up, B. You out of order. Wrap that shit up.
Shout
Out of order, B.
You're next, Truf.
No, I'm not. Drink hot dog water. It keeps your dick hard. I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, for real. Chinese people do that shit all the time, dude.
Hot dog water?
Hot dog water, man.
So like when I stop at one of the dirty water carts, I'll be like, yo, just give me a cup of that.
Nah, yo, you just gotta just like sometimes what I do. I just like put a whole pack in. Like fuck it, yo, just put a whole pack in, like 2 gallons of water, dude. Shake that shit up. You know what I mean? Throw that shit up and hot dog water. You heard it here first, dude.
That shit sounds like it's gonna give me liver spots and shit.
This shit hurts just thinking about it.
You ain't trying to see. You ain't see. That's why. That's because you're not trying to fuck. Yo, hot dog water. Yo.
All right, guys, I'm letting you go. I gotta get sleep. I gotta wrap this shindig up. Until next week.
Of course.
Until next week, I'll be able to do a little bit longer. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be a little nicer to people.
Yeah, you don't have to. You just see what the fuck you feel. If you feel it, you can't. Nobody can tell you you're wrong for feeling something.
I got one thing I want to say.
Got that glow.
This goes out to Capcom. Please make a Tatsunoko versus Capcom 2, please.
That's not gonna happen. Licensing.
Yeah, I know. I know
luck,
they lost the Tatsunoko.
Oh shit! This just in from Capcom. No. Oh crap, dude. I'm sorry.
But we are making Street Fighter AE 2012 Turbo Edition Super Combat.
Ultra.
nitrous.
Ultra. That's right.
Yeah,
24
ultra
feet.
nitrous, dude.
So
Yeah, that went nowhere. All right,
Exclusive golden skins for every character.
that'd be awesome. Gold geef.
Yeah, like Guilty Gear. Remember how they have gold characters?
Yeah, see, you're starting to go back into it, though. It's not something.
all right, guys, I'm letting you go. I'm wrapping this up. I'll talk to y'all. I got a bus. All right, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Do your thing, man.
All right, man. Later, guys. All right, guys. Again, I appreciate everybody coming in. I know it was a little short. Again, this is my little Jerry Springer speech. But, like I said at the beginning of the show, guys, take care of your health as I just sat and gobbled down a fucking cheesecake. It's imperative for people to start taking their health more important. As you've seen in the last couple of months between Richard, Nelson, and I Love Your Mom, that life can come up to you at any time. People asked me about the montage of or the collage video of Nelson that was played at Defend the North. I will be putting that up on YouTube eventually. Just guys, don't take for granted that your health is important. I'm even trying to change my ways in certain aspects. I'll still be a dick, but I'll be a healthier dick. Today wasn't our usual typical, curse each other out, and we kind of, kept it real with a lot of stuff that's going on and what people are feeling in the scene. I want to see the scene grow just like anybody else. But I wanted to see it grown on your guys' terms, not somebody else's terms. That's what's going to make this scene continue to grow. If you let somebody else dictate to how this scene should be, what you wind up with is a lot of people leaving this scene. With that, just do what you got to do to try and stay healthy. If you're a smoker, cut down. If you, go without a doubt. If you got an opportunity, go check out my boys over at here at the Steam Company. It's actually the steamco.com. If you are a smoker and you're looking to cut it down,